Are we on?
We are.
We're on. We've been working really hard to get in some acoustics, and if you haven't been here in a few days, we have 30 acoustics that came in. Our friends at Martin have unleashed a bunch of acoustics. We have a lot of things in all kinds of different price ranges. And since it's our 30-year anniversary, come here, follow me. So, I got this in. Look at the wood on this. That is just fantastic. A beautiful koa guitar. You can see the pearl inlay and this black binding, black pickguard, black bridge, black tuners. And this guitar, 1,200 bucks with a case. That's a Martin guitar in that price range. This, we've got a few of these too that are $759 for a solid wood Martin guitar. Now, look at this. This is 1865. I'm gonna do a video on this that'll highlight it more, but this is an ice cream cone heel, which you know it is made before 1900. Yes, before 1900. This is an 1865 Martin. We just got it in. Of course, anything made before 26 is likely nylon strings. But a beautiful piece of history here. This has been refinished. You come back here though a little bit, come on. This is another one that's super cool. A 1901 style 145. This was in the Martin Museum and it's coming into us here any day. And you can see a 45 has pearl trim here. A 45 is pearl trimmed back here. This is all solid Brazilian rosewood. This is a fantastic guitar. I mean, I don't care if you're into art or musical instrument history, this is almost a museum piece, but it sounds so good it would be a waste to keep it behind glass. It is documented as the first 145 that Martin ever made, 1901. We've got a lot of guitars like this. I've got a couple of 70s D28s. People buy D28s. D28, you always buy a D28 if you get a chance to buy a used one. They should be government issue. Lennon, so many people have used the D28 solid rosewood back and sides. These 70s ones, you can expect some wear and tear because they're old. Then, because it's our 30-year anniversary, I had some guitars made, and you may have heard of this before, but we had sinker mahogany. Now, sinker mahogany is mahogany that was trees, old trees, that were fallen in the 30s and 40s. Back then, you would send trees down a riverway, you'd send the logs down the riverway, loggers, and some of them would actually float to the bottom of the river. Now we go, and 70, 80 years later, they're finding these logs down at the bottom of the river. Otherwise, this type of wood, this age of wood, these old trees are no longer available to us. So getting old sinker mahogany, and what you get is a lot of staining from living in that. Now, they're soaked. No, they take them out, they dry them for long periods of time, they cut them, and they're brought down to 5% moisture content so you can use it in a guitar, and these are heirloom quality guitars, custom made for Willie's. The top is baked Adirondack, which we've already talked about. That forest is 10% of what it used to be, the Adirondack forest. We only can get Adirondack if it's wind-fallen timber. So this, we've put together a very special guitar. It has a sticker in the inside that says made for Willie's guitars, part of our anniversary edition. They're scalloped. I had these made in a 1 11/16. A lot of guys are wanting 1 3/4, but I like 1 11/16, and it's my store. So, no, really, I love the traditional 1 11/16 net width. I think for a lot of people that read, they want a 1 3/4. Maybe if you're doing finger style, but it can get a little cramped for a lot of guys. This is a triple O. I have 3 triple O's, 3 D18s, and 4 0018 deep body with deeper bodies. These are in, again, we've got Martin guitars galore. I've got a bunch of used ones I've got a bunch of new ones, and I've got guitars from $750 on up that you will love. There you go. Look around for a minute. I'll be back.